Here again with another Shameless Season 7 episode review video. Before I get into that though, pretty important, if you aren't caught up to the point where I am every watcher you're watching Shameless, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention, as well as put in the description. If that happens to be the case, you found out that you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. And for all of you out there that are wondering, I've seen Shameless all the way through at least one time. Some episodes I've seen multiple times, but for the most part, I'm really enjoying this show. The show is really good, but I do know towards the end of the show, which I believe starts next season, there is a drop-off with every season. The seasons get worse and worse and worse. Maybe that's not the case, but from what I remember, there's a big drop-off, especially after this season. So right now, I'm on some of the best stuff that I've seen on Shameless. I'm really liking Season 7. So with all that in mind, this will be Shameless Season 7, Episode 8. The title of this episode is called You Sold Me the Laundromat. Remember? And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. We have V and Svetlana who are sleeping together, and Kev is awake, but way at the other edge of the bed. Ian and Trevor are sleeping together, happy as can be. Frank is sleeping on the porch with newspapers all over him. Fiona is sleeping at the laundromat. Well, sort of. She's like, her back is against one of the machines with cats all around. Sarah's mind is blown as she really likes the sex with Lip. They weren't sleeping. Etta tries to swat Fiona out of the laundromat. Fiona says, remember, you sold me the laundromat. She's calling her something else and doesn't want homeless people there. So Etta is obviously got some dementia, a lot of it. Etta goes to Patsy's for some cherry pie and some coffee, and it's on Fiona, or it's on the house, I guess. Ian tells Trevor he misses the chaos with Carl being gone. Carl wasn't the chaos, really, though. Frank tries to get in the house, and despite him getting Liam into private school, he gets pepper sprayed by Ian. And Trevor also lectures Frank about him being a bad parent with the stuff that he did at the Gallagher homeless shelter. Etta bought a new 65-inch TV, even though she doesn't have a big wall, a wall big enough to put it on. The titty van is missing, but Svetlana has already reported it stolen. Debbie goes to Derek's sister's place, Tanya, and tells her thank you for contacting or calling DCFS. Ewings calls Lip about his appeal hearing. Lip told him to cancel that, but he didn't listen because Lip said fuck you, and Ewings figured that means thank you in the where they're from. And Lip says, yep. And Ewings says, well, fuck you. So Svetlana had the titty bus stolen so they could collect the insurance money, V tells Kev. And V's in love with Svetlana. She's kind of siding with Svetlana over Kev. And then Lip tells Fiona to ask his fucking opinion before making large purchases. Frank breaks open the window to get into the real Gallagher house, and he fixes a bunch of stuff and does a bunch of chores around the house because without Fiona, they need a parental figure in the house. He even finds a plate of moldy food underneath the bed, and that's the smell that was coming from the bedroom. My nose is tickling here. And then Lip asks Ian to be a character witness for his appeal hearing. Svetlana has new revenue stream, making fake passports. Kev yells at Svetlana, it wasn't yours to sell, talking about the titty van, because Kev really liked that titty van. Fiona lectures Etta about her wild shopping habits. Cancel the hot tub, and Fiona takes her credit cards in that hot tub she bought off of was it QVC? Where's my nose itch here? Frank tries to fix the washer. It's not working. Svetlana shows Kev that she still has the titty van, and he can get it back and paint over it eventually. Lip has his appeal hearing. Kev goes to see Fiona at the laundromat. Kev offers to help her out if she'll help him out and just listen to him. Lip talks during his appeal hearing. Kev tells Fiona that V is pussy whipped now. And then Kev wants Fiona to give her give him her honest opinion. And Fiona says that she never trusted Svetlana. Now she's turned V against Fiona. God, my nose is just going crazy here all of a sudden. I did not do cocaine before doing this video, just so you know. And Fiona has ordered some tiling under Etta's card. Lip thanks Ewings for all that he's done. Lip thanks Ian. Derek's mom, Celia, and sister Tanya come to Neil and Debbie's place, but it's really Neil and Sierra's place. And Frank has gotten the Gallagher homeless shelter's washer. I mean, he got it for them, and now he's taking it back and switching it out or just putting it in the regular Gallagher house. Ian kicks Frank out of the house, even though he fixed a bunch of stuff. And the Gallagher homeless shelter people confront Frank over taking their washer. So Frank runs off, and keep in mind, Ian kicked him out right as he was doing his laundry. He had just put it in the washer, so he's only wearing a very small bathrobe, which probably was Fiona's, or maybe it was Debbie's. I don't know. Fiona flips out on Debbie as she bugged her at the laundromat she wanted Fiona to say that she works at the laundromat. How am I supposed to say that you work at the laundromat when we're closed? Etta is being a little racist to this Korean lady that's at the laundromat, but it's okay because she has dementia. No excusing it, though. Fiona was laughing, and now she's crying because everything seemingly is going wrong with this laundromat. Frank arrives at the alibi. No more tab for him, says Svetlana. Kev comes back and says, I'm offering everybody free drinks for a week. You have to come help me out right now for a few hours. V's wondering why he's helping Fiona, and Kev says, you didn't ask me before you married Svetlana or when she stole my titty van. Where are the kids? V says they're upstairs with Svetlana's supposed aunt. Kev says, go get them. We don't know that person. Like, he yells at V, and V's like, okay, like, oh shit. And then Lip is unfortunately told by the committee that they're going to stand by his expulsion. Everyone comes to help Fiona, and she can't believe the help. Stupid nose. Frank even tells her it was a good idea to get this laundromat. Lip's pissed washing dishes. Sierra says he smells like a bar. Debbie comes home and finds out Neil let Derek's mom, I believe that's his mom, Celia, take Franny out for a walk. Charlie comes to see Sierra, that's her son, Lucas's father, who is also an addict. He has money. He came to because he has money for Sierra, and now he just wants to see his kid. And he kind of left him with somebody last time, and he has an explanation for that. And then Lip comes from the kitchen. Now keep in mind, Lip is wasted, and pushes him out of Patsy's and starts pounding him in the middle of this road. Everyone from the laundromat also comes out to see what's going on. Ian finally gets Lip off of Charlie. Ian tells Lip, you're drunk. And Fiona kind of settles everybody, like, okay, everybody, go on what you're doing. It show's over with. Celia won't give Franny back to Debbie. Lip tells Sierra that he's really sorry, and Sierra tells Lip she already has one out-of-control addict in her life. I don't need two. Wow, that was cold. Fiona thanks Kev for what he did. He asks if he can stay on the couch if he needs to, and Fiona's like, yep, sure. And then Frank's like, how about a room for your pops here? And Fiona's like, no, Frank. Etta calls Frank Wendell, and Fiona whispers to him, dead husband. So Frank starts dancing with Etta, and Fiona agrees to let Frank stay in the back of the laundromat if he leaves Etta out of this. And Frank's like, okay. And then we see that Frank just can't sleep on these small chairs. They're all together, so he goes upstairs and says, Etta, your Wendell, he says, Etta, your Wendell is home, ending the episode. So I really like this episode of Shameless. This had lots of interesting developments and a lot of interesting moments in the show. Characters of the episode. I have to give 3 characters of the episode for this one. I got to give it to Kev, Fiona, and Frank. They all did very good. Kev is probably my standout of the episode, but obviously Fiona and Frank were just as good, and I couldn't decide. So I guess you could say Kev and Frank are tied for the males and Fiona was for the females, but honestly, Kev was the star. What he did for Fiona and how good the laundromat looked after everybody was done with it, with Tommy, Kermit, and Frank's help, amongst other people. Awesome job. So I really liked it, and I hope you did too. So now that you've heard what I have to say, it's your turn. If you're a fan of Shameless and you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, here's what you need to do. You need to Hulk smash the like button, share the video with a friend, put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this episode or any previous episode of Shameless. What would you rate it, and whom, if you had to choose, would be your male and female character of the episode? Or if you just want to do one, that's fine. But in this one, I kind of had to cheat a little bit because Fiona, Frank, and Kev were all really good. And then last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You are watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, be a part of something special. Click here for my Shameless Series Finale rant video, assuming you've seen every single episode of Shameless, and JDev will return.